So yeah, guys, I died in the Minecraft hardcore world that I've been working on for several years. We almost made it to 7,000 days in Minecraft. We died just beforehand, but let's be honest, we always knew this day was coming. And if you're wondering how it happened, well, let me tell you the story of how I died and this Minecraft hardcore world with it. I had just finished constructing the gigantic castle that I had been working on for several weeks, and I was trying to think of what to build next. That was when an idea came to me. The Cliffs of Moher. I don't exactly know how to say it. I think it's Moher. I think I'm gonna go with the Cliffs of Moher. The Cliffs of Moher, located in Ireland. I've never been, but I recently saw some pictures of these cliffs and I thought they looked really cool. Hopefully one day I'll get out there, but at least for now we can try to build them in Minecraft. I quickly jumped into Axiom, which is a creative building mod if you don't know. I'm simply using this to make a design of the cliffs. That way, when I actually build it in my hardcore world, I somewhat know what I'm doing. I'm still pretty new to all this, but we should be able to come up with something that at least somewhat resembles the cliffs. This will be the face against the ocean here. The cliffs are pretty large. At 22 chunks, let's make it to where it's just about disappearing in render distance. Oh my goodness, we just placed 14 million blocks. This thing isn't hollow, is it? I mean, the village is good, like, comparison, good size comparison. Alright, how do we make this thing hollow? Oh, how about we click the hollow button? That might do it. And to me, it looks like the cliffs are going outward, so we should rotate this. Okay, so we have it rotated. Okay, see, now that went from 14 million blocks to 400,000 because now it is hollow. Alright, so it looks like in the photos we have 4 sections that kind of jut out. I'm just gonna say they're somewhat even. So, I mean, it's kind of roughly, it's a shape, it's something. Oh boy. Okay, we are gonna fine tune this a lot. Alright, so the Cliffs of Moher are very dark, and I'm trying to get the coloring right. I think tough is like the lightest color we can go, which means we're gonna have to find a way to get our hands on so much deep slate and mud. I mean, this is so many blocks. I don't know how we're going to build it. This took forever to build, this castle, and this castle is small compared to this. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, I think we did pretty good. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna try. We're certainly going to try. So the main component that we're going to need to build this is dirt. As you can see, there's a lot of grass on top of this thing, and dirt turns into grass. Also, there's a lot of mud. That's what this is. These blocks here, it's mud. There's also varied amounts of deep slate and a few other blocks, but mainly mud and grass are going to be the ingredients we need most of. And if you put dirt in front of a dispenser with a water bottle in front of it and activate the dispenser, then that turns the dirt into mud. So we just need a lot of dirt. The problem is every dirt farm I've seen is like just the most complicated thing I've ever looked at. Because dirt is, it's dirt, it's not easy to generate. It's not like stone. So there's way too much dirt to just mine with a shovel, but I wanted to see if there's a way I could collect a bunch of dirt without building one of those huge, complicated dirt farms. When I needed a lot of deep slate, I used this machine that dupes TNT and shoots it out in front of the machine. It explodes the deep slate and then you can go collect it. It works decently well for collecting large amounts of deep slate, so I figured maybe it will work well for collecting dirt. Once we fill up all of these chests with dirt, we should have enough dirt for all the grass we need and all the mud we need. Alright, test number 1. This is the same thing we use to collect deep slate, except we're using it in the air to collect dirt. And I rigged it to work when an arrow hits it instead of just me punching it with my fist because it's so high up in the sky. We're already running into an issue here that it's shooting more into the stone than the dirt, but we'll see if that becomes... We'll see how this goes. See, if you look there, you know, I gotta take care of this guy. But there it shot directly onto the dirt and blew up a lot of dirt, and that was nice. So if we could keep that going, I'm just gonna see how this works and then maybe we'll adjust. This method seems to be working at least pretty well, so I'm going to expand it from one prong to many. We just need to go get a lot more ingredients for that, mainly slime blocks. To get more slime, I started going around to trial chambers that I knew had slime spawners, and that worked pretty well for a while, but these spawners have a 30-minute cooldown after they activate. And that's when I remembered, I believe someone commented once saying that it's better if you use a potion of oozing on a bunch of mobs at the same time. Figured it couldn't hurt to try that method out as well. So what I'm gonna do first is try to get as many mobs around me as possible. Now, I thought about doing this with Enderman. On my way to the end to do this with Enderman, I realized, oh, maybe I should do this with zombie pigmen. You punch one and there's so many that come to you. Let's throw the potion of oozing on them. Now we just have to take them out. And slimes will spawn, and then we just have to take care of those slimes. This actually seems to be working quite well. I forgot I made a zombie piglin XP farm / gold farm / now slime ball farm. Look at... Oh shoot, I'm stuck in here with them. I did not mean to do that. But look how many of them there are. There's so many. Oh my goodness, this should be perfect. Just as predicted, this method was very effective. We easily got probably way more slime than we'll need for this thing. All the other components were pretty easy to get, so let's just move on to building. Alright, instead of 1, we now have 16. Assuming it all works, and I'd give it about a 30% chance if this all works. We are going to test it out. I just need an arrow. Come on. Come on! It's beautiful! It's beautiful! Oh my goodness. It's a work of art. And then we just walk through, and collect all the dirt. Oh my goodness. It wasn't long before this contraption broke, and I didn't know it at the time. I eventually figured it out. It was because of the snow. Snow would land on top of this TNT duper thing and block certain redstone components from signaling each other. I eventually figured this out after every time it would snow and I would try to use it and it would break. And that was a little frustrating, not gonna lie. And it's because it would snow like every couple of Minecraft days. I don't know why it does it so often here in this world, but it does. We were still able to make a lot of good progress collecting dirt like this. It's just whenever it would start snowing, I would immediately have to stop what I was doing, go somewhere out of render distance and wait out the storm, or wait till it was nighttime and then sleep out the storm. And then afterwards, I'd have to go back and check and make sure no snow was on any redstone components. Up till now, things have been going very well. We've collected, so much dirt. We're not quite where we need to be, and we also did destroy a lot of the ground, but it's progress. Until one fateful day when it started snowing, and I went off to get out of render distance so my machine wouldn't get too much snow on top of it. It wasn't nighttime yet, so I couldn't sleep through the storm, so I just had to wait. Now normally I would wait in front of my computer to make sure nothing happened to my character, but this time something had come up that I needed to go take care of. And in my head I had paused the game, but in reality I did not. And I was just waiting out here, outside, and the day quickly turned into nighttime, and that's when a baby zombie took the opportunity of a lifetime to end this hardcore world. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I thought I paused the game. I thought I had paused the game. I did not. I did not. Oh my goodness. Oh man, okay. There it is. That is how it goes sometimes. We move forward. I guess let's do it. What did the fish say when he ran into a wall? Damn. 3 hits and he's done! Let's go! What? Why is the zombie holding a totem of undying? And can he use it? No. Oh, it's a thunderstorm outside. Oh, yo, my house got struck by lightning. Everything's made out of wood. Looky there. We caught ourselves a warden. I named her the Industrial Revolution. That's a painting I've never seen before. Well, I don't like looking at it, but I can't stop for some reason. I don't know what's going on right now. Since this world is done, I went into creative mode and back into the world making schematics of all the builds and stuff. That way I have them if I ever need them in the future, or I know a lot of you wanted some of the schematics for the large builds that I made, and maybe we'll do something like that in the future where I can give you guys access. But they'll just be good to have. And might as well just paste the schematic of the Cliffs of Moher that I was going to build here in this world. I was going to build them here at spawn where there's an ocean. And honestly, this does save me a lot of time when it comes to gathering materials and actually building it. We get to see what it looks like without doing most of the work. And this is so laggy, by the way. I mean, this is so many blocks. I do not recommend making schematics this large. Guys, thank you so much for all the support I've gotten on the channel, especially for the videos in this world. Unfortunately, oh my goodness, I was just walked off the edge backwards. Unfortunately, this world has come to an end because of my carelessness. But don't worry, we'll keep making videos. Again, I appreciate all you guys, and I think that's it for this one.